Barron not being allowed to get into Harvard and some other Ivy League colleges. Now, what I've heard is he's a pretty dumb kid, and evidently the letter he wrote to Harvard, there's a lot of errors. They sent it back and stuff, the errors marked on there and stuff. It just got me how these things also show it. It's amazing how every day Trump shows to be a hypocrite, and that white America's okay with it as long as they perceive some sort of benefit. I make this point because I wanna begin to make the point clear. White people aren't fighting the same struggle we are. They're not. They out there marching, they losing Social Security and their Medicare. You're not fighting the same struggle I'm fighting. And you never will. As I said before, if Trump got the things he's gonna do and didn't start with Iran, you used to be rocking with him. You just mad because you don't understand what tariffs were. You just mad because you thought it was gonna hurt people in the inner cities, lazy people, and black people, and gay people. You didn't think you'd be hurt. I always say it, that white people want a sort of a low-fat racism. You do. You're not gonna get it. You thought it'd be DEI for white people. So, you know, it's a time where white man would have said, even though Trump is the president, his son should still need to work hard and earn his place into Harvard. But that's how devilish and wicked this white man is. They don't even see the hypocrisy here. So you're mad at Harvard for not letting Trump's son in, but you've been screaming the last couple of years about DEI and black people with Harvard, right? You don't get that? That you scream about black people getting into these elite colleges because you think we're inferior, and what's the guy Crowder talking about? He's a black guy, black pilot. He's an old boy. You think black people are stupid? Or we see black people and doctors and all that. I think to myself, this is like fucking. He must be like God-like level. He's like, I'm at level 20. He's at level 1,000. I don't see them as any lesser. I see them as probably indoctrinated. But as a kid, I never saw them as like they snuck into college and they just barely passed. No, I've never felt that way. But you scream about DEI, you scream about the U.S. Army going to the black colleges of engineering, you scream about that. But when Trump's son wants to get into college and he fucks everything up and he's not a good student, you think it's okay for him to force them. You don't even see the hypocrisy in that. And it's just another one of those things. I'm gonna start making videos just showing you daily how devilish and wicked and depraved this Caucasian truly is in his heart. How sick they really are. How they want a system for them, but they don't want us to have a part in that system. And that's what this was always about. Not about meritocracy and all that crap. It's about pushing us out of their system. And that now, you know, I think what was the last time they said the server, Social Security wasn't working and all that. Now that you're being hurt, you want to go out here and march and holler and make a bunch of noise, and we're not fighting the same struggle. We never will. We never will. We will never face the same obstacles. And every so often, I just want to keep reminding people of that. Our struggle are not the same. In fact, I don't even think I made a video about that. Those protests, countrywide protests. I never made a video about it because I don't care. White folks protesting and marching Trump is a side note. It's a footnote of history. That's all it is. Because I'll say it again. I always think to myself, if it didn't hurt them, would they be opposed to his actions? I don't think they would.